this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, the home field of the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Brown, joined as always by Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get right to the action. Bearcats will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Baker. The sure hands, it's Clark. They made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Looks right for a quick completion. Finds space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a box. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Baker. Fires it to the wide end. Touchdown, Nebraska. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Second down. We're going to throw it.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wide. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short. Touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He steps out at the 20, trying to make something happen, but costs the offense 5 yards of field position. Offense on the field to take over. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring it back, but that's a good play. Here's the ball at 49. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. But only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set cuts with 1st and 10 here.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense...
It is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Split backfield here. He's going to take off here. Passes the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete. Even on a 4th down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. The Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw yet again. Over the middle, it's Mills.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Baker. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And now the try here for the extra point. Oh, and it's blocked. Throw a live ball here. 50, inside the 40, past the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! Breaking free at midfield. Breaks free over the right side. Touchdown. It's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bearcats. Let's see if this scoreboard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Parker. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Defense is coming after him. He finds the running back in the flat. He's in the clear. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He's off the loss. It's 2nd and goal from the 8. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to throw. It's Baker. Looking to the end zone. And it's Baker after the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of him for a nice interception.
Here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He finds some space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grant behind the line. It's Johnson. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wiggle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. But the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Looks like the Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's the second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Big throw caught on the left side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Bearcats looking to cash in the red zone.
Get set.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Receiver in motion now. Can he get there on the ground? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline, try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Bearcats will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. No gain there. Ball is spotted at the 2 again. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Direct snap. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Knocks it through with confidence.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On the snap count, a false start cost them 5 yards. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Lets it go on the move. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to pass. It's Boley. A short completion to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Bearcats keep the football on the move. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Boley. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Here's a screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up Dropping back, it's Baker. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver wide open, making people miss. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Shotgun running play call. Finding space at the 20. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
6-9-1, Gators 4.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Gets over the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Bowley. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Back-to-back deep shots. He's wide open. Look out. He runs out of time. That's a big game there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Players are down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Huskers.
this here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum change.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Boley. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like the Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He lets it go. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Boley. He's running out of time here. As incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Whiskers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. Ends on the head. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. It's down.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. That onside kick does not work. It bounces out of bounds, and that, of course, will be a penalty. Play fake, looking to throw. Sure hands. It's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Grinding away on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Great catch and run for 6.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's what field position to start the drive. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The pocket breaking down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead. Run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
42, Spike.
Looking to throw again. Makes the grab on the move. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
The empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. The quarterback setting up the throw. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Baker running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Bearcats come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's running out of time here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Strong game by this quarterback. And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it. Took the first and still going. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward.
Yeah, we said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. Refuses to go down. Here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.